alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, viewers. With great honor and pleasure, I welcome you to another exclusive presentation on Islamic News Brief on SLIWEB TV with me, Mariam Amalia Bangura. As usual, we have both national and international Islamic news all lined up in our program. For today's edition, our top stories are Muslim Women Advocacy Network intensifies its efforts for justice as some security forces harassed a niqabi and a hijabi for face masks at Eastern Police. Interreligious Council condemns all forms of violence and hate messages. Saudi authority speaks on the economic impact of the ban of international pilgrims. Now for the news in details. A prominent imam, Imam Arun Tajuddin, has died on his birthday at his Puabe community. Mohamed Simbi Koma filed in this report.
Sheikh Imam Harun Tajuddin was a prominent Muslim scholar who has contributed enormously to the growth and propagation of Islam in the Fabe community, where he was born and raised, specifically 36 Abbott Street. According to sources, Imam Tajuddin died on Wednesday, 20th May, which also doubles as the day of his birthday. He was a brother and a colleague. He never wished for anything except to spread Islam. He achieved his goal and was very fearless in delivering the truth, a close relative said. According to Koyo Black, a resident of Wabe community, Sheikh Imam Harun Tajuddin was a good man, an imam, and an exemplary preacher. He has been buried at Aku Muhammad Cemetery, Kennedy Street, Wabe community. May Allah grant him paradise. Reporting for SLIWEB Online Television, I am Mohamed Simbi Koroma.
Muslim Women Advocacy Network has intensified its effort for justice as some security harassed a niqabi and a hijabi for face masks.
We are going to Eastern Police at Saturday. Sometime so we are going to meet the ask for the max. So as soon as I reach now, the policeman call me, he do want me go near him. So I just get for ask her, say, sir, because he touch me body. So I ask her why he make he touch me. So I get for saying for the max. I come near her, I say, but I already wear veil. So I'm not sure say I go need for wear max, but because it go disturb me. So now he say no, until I wear the max, I'm not going able to move forward. So I beg him for Allah, I beg her repeatedly, but he refused. So suddenly that other one policeman come. I've been thinking that they go able for assist me. So I get for put the talk to him. I say, do you sir, for talk to the officer, I say, I'm not going able to wear mask and tap me veil because it will disturb me. So in back where I tell him back support the policeman, say yes, I for wear the mask because I saw for by force me for wear the mask. And I say no, I'm not going to wear the mask with the veil together at the same time. I say I'm not going to able. And they say if I not wear them, I know they move here. And I say well, if they release me, I go to police station, make I go lodge them, complain to the police them, to them boss. So them boss go able for assist me. So now then say make I go no because if I go, nothing not get for happen. So I dey try for move forward. Now then push me back. Jack where they be the jack myself, you know. For la put the max. I say no, I beg for Allah and I release me make I go. I not go able to put the max. And the other one just get for say if I not pull the max, how in the pull if I not put the max in the pull the veil. It get for cost me, mama. It cost me how we who they wear this we na prostitute, we na illegal. It cost we bad cost them. So I just get for say and say no, well there is no problem. If it cost we have no problem, just Allah knows best. The only thing no I'm not going to wear the mask with the veil at the same time. So now I get for pull the veil, even have gone. So I try now for pick up the veil for try for put them, but we don't already mess up. Now I get for go to police station. The time when they go now, they try, they be able laugh at me, you know. They be laugh for make mockery because they know say if I go there, nothing will get for happen. So when I go there back, then people then they when you are going inside. Then just what did then do now for they give me out say make I go na house that case they not go take them. I say okay there is no problem. Since when I say when I know they take them, they mean go there now until my brother come because I been get one of my brother friend. when I just last like a brother to me. I say something, if he come, he go able for assist me. But they try for drive me out inside there. Anyway, wey me I dey sit down, I dey cry, they alapa me. Then they go now see how they take them statement there. They drive me out. So the policeman now one man dey the way na Mr. Jallo, na him can talk to me. Now he say la go show and the way pull me veil. So what go there? Now the man go for go talk. Even in front of Mr. Jallo, he say him pull him and he don't pull him. He wants see wetin dey happen. Now say since he wants see wetin dey happen, then I not left hack again. Then say no more. Allah no dey sleep. Allah get for fight for me. So he say no. He wants see wetin dey happen next. He say nothing no get for happen and he miss. He pull and bang, he miss. Even the one day they inside the truck, they laugh. Then people they around there, they laugh. People they are Muslim them, but they not talking nothing. When are them for defend, they not talking nothing. So as soon as they see about that one, what I say about the jail so just now. And also this only one time they don't do this here. They don't do one for many sisters them before, and until now they do one. Even me, not all this now the first time where they don't do that for me. Even normally them traffic police they now, most of them they pass that to we. Until they pull this, they do this. Until they pull this, they do this. So now I appeal to the government for the sake of Allah. Let them give you justice. Let them give you rights as a woman in Islam. Apart of Islam, every woman need for getting justice. Not mean say because we weak, because we not able to take action like the men. That mean everything for come on top we as he feel. And I make they do this exactly as they want because they not say we as we cover so we not able to use no action against them. And even if we go to and say any side, many people then and they don't like this. You be in a Muslim, you they go against the one way you come to Muslim where you wear this. They even take case. Because look at that day. But people then, let me say all of them been there around them are Muslim then. But none of them, in fact, na laugh they laugh me. They provoke me, they say, yes, the man he miss so he pull him. I for wear the max. I for pull this, the man he miss. He miss. And so being the man right for pull the veil. So that na munafik na in they show like say me na Muslim, but the action way they do to a company Muslim is totally wrong. So now I appeal to the government for the sake of Allah. Let them give you right as a hijab woman. Let them give you right. Let them give you we own law. The person where they able for what self we let them give you rights exactly as we want. Because right now they're afraid for walking the streets. Many of we they make it they see people there. Somebody they take hijab today, they left hand today. Because in family, now starting from in family, they start for provoker. Look at wear black, you know, devil, you know this, you know that. Say he pull them in the streets now they go abuse them. You see? So now that way make I say now I appeal to the government for the sake of Allah. We will get to freedom. Go back. I beg for Allah. Because this let the members say we do and for sake of Allah. Because go see somebody go say me come be motorman. If I tell me la put this, I not for don't put her. Because I know say no go get you safe. Because na for suffer me. But when na for sake of Allah, now he make we take up the mind. The heart will do and for sake of Allah will wear it. And not to every Muslim woman get mind for wear this. Apart of Muslim woman, not to everybody get mind for wear this. So we would wear this, we are let them give you your rights.
Interreligious Council has condemned all forms of violence and hate messages in a meeting held with President Bio at State House. Mohammed Simbikoma has more.
Just recently, there have been high level of political violence, incitement and hate messages in the country. On that note, representatives of Interreligious Council of Sierra Leone held a meeting with His Excellency Julius Maada Bio at State House, where they condemned hate messages and all forms of violence in the country. Minister of Social Welfare, Gender and Children's Affairs, Madam Bindu Dasama Kamara, thanked the religious leaders for honoring the invitation. She also commended them for adhering to government measures in the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic and encouraged them to continue praying for the country to overcome the virus. President of Interreligious Council, Sheikh Abubakar Conte, thanked the government for its untiring effort in the fight against the virus, saying that commitment was to ensure that the country is COVID-19 free and to reopen doors for economic growth. In his response, President Bio commended the religious leaders for their support to government in the COVID-19 response, adding that the fight required collective effort. He noted that his government had always condemned all forms of violence. Reporting for SLIWEB online television, I am Mohammed Simbi Koma.
If you're just joining us, this is Islamic Newsbeat on SLIWEB Online TV, and I'm your presenter, Mariam Amaya Banguram. Let's take a short break. When we come back, we are going for international Islamic news. Welcome back, viewers. Now let's have international Islamic news. A Muslim woman has been recognized as the first hijab-wearing judge in United Kingdom. Aisha Kamala filed in this report.
Rafia Ashad was appointed a deputy district judge on the Midlands Circuit last week, following a 17-year career in law. She said that she hopes to encourage other young Muslim women within the legal profession to follow her lead and make sure the sound of diversity is heard loud and clear, that it gets to the appropriate place, she emphasized. However, she also revealed that she continues to encounter discrimination and prejudice, sometimes on a daily basis. "It's definitely bigger than me. I know this is not just about me. It's important for all women, not just Muslim women, but it is particularly important for them." According to Judge Ashad, she had been working towards achieving such laurel for a number of years. Thankfully, she had received many congratulatory messages via email from both men and women, of which some women admitted that they never thought a person wearing the hijab would become a barrister, let alone a judge. However, Judge Rafia added that as a young girl, she feared that her working-class upbringing and ethnic minority background will alienate her from the profession. Even in present day, she sometimes gets mistaken for a mere interpreter. After training in London, she was called in 2002 and received pupillage in Nottingham, joining St. Mary's Family Law Chambers in 2004. For the past 15 years, she has practiced in private law, children, forced marriage, female genital mutilation, and any cases with Islamic law issues. She has also authored a leading text in Islamic family law. The Midlands-based journalist who grew up in West Yorkshire said that she was advised by a member of her own family not to wear the hijab to an interview for a scholarship at the Inns of Court School of Law in 2001 because it will decrease her chances of success. But she was determined to wear it. She did, and she succeeded in the interview. "I was given a considerable scholarship. I think that was probably one of the most profound first steps in my career. It was a solid, 'yes, you can do this,'" she concluded. This is indeed an inspiration to every Muslim woman who wishes to achieve professionalism. For SLIWEB Online TV, I am Aisha Kamara reporting.
Saudi authorities have spoken on the economic impact of the ban of international pilgrims. Let's join Mohammed Simbikoma for more details.
It is obvious that any loss of revenue from Hajj and Umrah, which is estimated at $12 billion annually, will put further restraint on the kingdom. Saudi Arabia has prohibited international visitors from making Hajj this year in an effort to contain the spread of COVID-19. However, only a limited number of people already residing in the kingdom will be allowed to attend the pilgrimage, according to an announcement issued on the previous Monday by the Ministry of Hajj and Umrah. Around 2 million people were expected to visit Mecca and Medina this summer for the annual gathering, which is scheduled to take place from July 28 to August 2nd. Saudi authorities believe that the decision will help them make plans for social distancing that will keep people safe, as it has recorded over 160,000 COVID-19 cases. Prior to the announcement of Saudi authorities, Indonesia, Senegal, Malaysia and Singapore withdrew from Hajj plans, in spite of the fact that Saudi Arabia's wealth comes largely from oil production. Hajj pilgrimage also contributes greatly to the growth of the kingdom's economy, but this year's Hajj takes a different trend because of coronavirus. Hajj's huge economic impact to Saudi Arabia has this year become a paradigm shift. Reporting for SLIWEB Online Television, I am Mohammed Simbi Koma.
This is where we draw the curtains down for today's edition of Islamic Newsbeat on SLIWEB Online Television. Mind you, you can also send Islamic news to us around your communities, organizations, or institutions via this WhatsApp number 030 1846 25. For sponsorship and advertisement, contact 078 80 34 48 or email sliwebsl@gmail.com. If you missed part of this edition, do visit our website on SierraLeoneIslamicWeb.com or our YouTube channel on Sierra Leone Islamic Web or our Facebook page on Sierra Leone Islamic Web or download our app on Google Play Store by searching for Sierra Leone Islamic Web. Many thanks to you all for being part of this program, and many thanks to our producer Mohammed Simbi Kouma and our executive producer Mohammed Keta. Until we meet again next episode, inshallah, I'm your host Mariam Amaria Bangura. Let's fight coronavirus pandemic together by observing preventive measures put forward by health professionals. Most importantly, let's supplicate to Allah that He help us to combat the deadly disease. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.